Hey everyone, welcome back. And as you already know, certain websites are becoming increasingly strict with VPNs, making it difficult for even the most reputable VPNs to access their libraries. And that raises the question of whether any free VPNs will be able to access their libraries in 2024. So in order to answer this, we'll be revisiting some free VPN providers that we've previously reviewed and evaluate their current compatibility with Netflix. And added to that, I'll be showing you alternative options for those who are still unable to access Netflix. Also, if at any point you'd like to give any of the VPNs that we're about to mention a try, you'll find a discount link available in the description down below to help you save some extra money. Now, normally, I would not recommend using a free VPN for several reasons, and here's why. For starters, free VPNs do not offer the same level of security as paid alternatives because they often don't have strong encryption or other security measures. In fact, in most cases, these security options are only made available in the paid versions of the free VPNs. Second, free VPNs often have data or bandwidth limits, which restrict your use of the VPN as soon as you pass the data cap. Finally, many free VPNs depend on selling user data or displaying advertisements for revenue, which means that even though the service is free, you may be paying for it with your personal information. And so it's important to think twice and consider these potential drawbacks before using a free VPN. In most cases, you'll find that it's actually worth investing in a paid VPN service to get the best security and performance. But if you're looking for safe free VPNs, I've been researching and testing the best free VPN options available, and I've narrowed it down to ProtonVPN, TunnelBear, and VPN. And I choose these three specifically because they have a good privacy policy that does not profit from the sale of your data, and on top of that, they're all independently audited, meaning that they're all verified to have a no logs policy that doesn't collect your data in the first place. But naturally, you'll still face some limitations since these are free services after all. Starting with ProtonVPN, this is going to be the best choice for people who want a safe and reliable VPN that can be used at all times and occasionally be able to access some streaming services. You'll only have access to 7 countries with ProtonVPN, including the US, the Netherlands, and Japan. But you'll still be able to cycle through about 246 servers, which is pretty neat for a free VPN. However, the speeds will be throttled for 2 reasons. The first is that the servers are naturally congested because they're free and everyone's using them. And the second is that faster servers are reserved for paying customers. With that being said, you still get access to essential security features like the kill switch and split tunneling. And there's no data cap, so you can keep using it without fear of any bandwidth limitations. However, you won't be able to download torrents using the free servers, since that would put too much pressure on the servers and would make them even slower. And so ProtonVPN is the best option for users who like to keep their VPN turned on at all times and maybe even access some streaming services here and there. Now, the next best option on this list is TunnelBear, and this is going to be the best option for those looking to access a wide range of server locations without having access to the paid plan, which can be useful for accessing international content. It also has a well-designed user interface that's very easy to use. TunnelBear allows you to access all of its locations, but there is a 2 GB data cap, so you'll quickly run out of data and have to subscribe. But what I like about TunnelBear is that all of its features are available without a subscription fee. Granted, all you get is a kill switch and a tool that helps you get around censorship, which is called GhostBear. It's still pretty generous of TunnelBear to not impose any limitations on free users besides the data cap, but it's important to note that TunnelBear will prevent you from accessing streaming services or download torrent files, as TunnelBear was not made for such purposes according to their support. But overall, TunnelBear is perfect for those who occasionally use a VPN to secure their data on public Wi-Fi, for example, but also want access to a large network of servers. As for the last free option, we have Windscribe. Now, Windscribe is a pretty good VPN, and from the ones I tested, it was the best option to access US Netflix. Granted, this is only compared to other free VPNs, and it wasn't really that consistent at accessing that library. Also, you pretty much won't be able to access any library other than the US, so I wouldn't exactly recommend it for streaming. Besides that, even when you do get it to work with Netflix, you can only get about 10 gigabytes of free data, so you'll only get to watch Netflix for about 5 to 6 hours a month. And so I would only recommend Windscribe if you want to access US Netflix. But keep in mind that there's a 10 gigabyte data limit while watching your favorite shows. So to sum it up, making the decision between these three will depend on your own specific needs and preferences. If you're a heavy VPN user, then Proton will be your #1 choice for a free VPN. If you don't use VPNs very often and want an easy to use VPN with access to many locations, then TunnelBear is the way to go. And finally, if you're looking for a free VPN that can occasionally access US Netflix, then Windscribe is a good option. Now, if you're not willing to put up with any of the limitations of free VPNs and want the best security and performance, then I have 3 premium recommendations for you guys. And so I've been regularly testing the best and most popular VPNs, and I've narrowed it down to Express, Nord, and Surfshark as the best 3 VPNs overall. Of course, they all vary in budgets and features, yet they all have a kill switch. They're excellent for torrenting, and they all consistently work with streaming services such as Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime Video. That's why these are my favorite 3. But depending on your situation and preferences, one of them may be a better choice for you, and I'll explain why. Starting with ExpressVPN, this is going to be the one to get if you're looking for the best overall, fastest, and easiest to use VPN. And it has the most verified no logs policy, which was demonstrated through a real-life stress test proving that they don't collect or track any user data. It has over 3,000 servers in 105 countries, which is a big number of countries, allowing you to easily access content from all over the globe. Plus, you can secure up to 8 simultaneous connections per account, and it's compatible with most devices. And so ultimately, whenever people ask us what's the best, most reliable VPN, and don't mind spending a few extra dollars to ensure the highest levels of reliability, Express is our trusty go-to for those looking for a premium VPN. Next up is NordVPN, and Nord is what I consider the best value VPN. It has over 6,300 servers in 111 countries, and while more servers does not necessarily mean better service, this can help with speed and latency, especially if you use a VPN for gaming. Nord is also a fantastic option if you want extra features such as threat protection, which blocks ads and malware-ridden websites, as well as protects your devices from harmful files, which is a neat little feature. And so Nord kind of gives you more options to fiddle with, and that's where the value for the money comes from, especially since it's about as fast as ExpressVPN in terms of performance, and will let you secure up to 10 devices per subscription, as opposed to ExpressVPN's 8-device limit. So all in all, if you're someone looking to have a few more options in your VPN, then Nord would be the one to get. And then finally, Surfshark is our pick for the best budget VPN. And while it has all the essentials like Express and Nord, it's not quite as fast as those two. Although with Surfshark, you're allowed to virtually secure an unlimited number of devices with just one account. It's a great option if you don't want any simultaneous connection limits. You also get over 3,200 servers in 100 countries, which is a lot. Also, you still get some bonus features, such as an ad blocker for blocking pop-ups, 2 types of specialty servers, no borders mode, and rotating IP, which can be very useful if you're trying to use your VPN in a restrictive country. So ultimately, if you're looking to spend the least amount of money but still have all the core features of a premium VPN, or if you need a VPN that allows you to secure all of your devices, or if you have a larger family, then Surfshark is the ideal choice. And so to sum it up, these VPNs are definitely the best in the business. ExpressVPN is a premium VPN with a strong emphasis on security and utmost anonymity, and it's perfect for those who are privacy conscious and are looking for the best VPN overall. NordVPN is a well-rounded, high-performance VPN that offers a lot of value for the money and is ideal for those looking for bonus features that can be very useful in a variety of ways, besides base VPN functions such as strong encryption, secure torrenting, and working with streaming services. And Surfshark is truly the best budget VPN that gets the job done without sacrificing any of the necessary security features that you usually get with more expensive VPNs. And as an added bonus, you get to share it around with as many of your friends and family as you like, which is a great plus. And so at the end of the day, it's up to you to decide whether to go for a free or paid VPN. I personally recommend you go for a paid VPN as it saves you a whole lot of headaches. Oh, and one more thing before I sign off, if you do decide to get any of these VPNs, just make sure you know what plan to get. You see, I've spoken with ExpressVPN, and it seems that most people think that they're not going to need a VPN for more than a month, so they get the monthly plan. However, most of the time it turns out that they end up using the VPN for more than a month, so it keeps resubscribing at a much higher rate of the monthly rate, when they could have paid way less if they opted for one of the larger plans. So if you're absolutely sure that you're only going to need a VPN for a month, then by all means get the monthly plan. But if you're not sure or think you're going to need it for more than a month, then you'd be saving a lot more money if you'd opt for one of the longer term plans. And this applies to all 3 VPNs, by the way, not just Express. And that'll be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the links in the description to grab yourself the best discounts possible. Like and subscribe to see more of these videos, and let me know in the comments if there's anything cybersecurity you'd like me to cover. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.